You are welcome once again, my regular viewers. Today, I have come to discuss an important topic: proverbs or sayings. A proverb or a saying is a short, clever expression that usually contains advice or expresses some obvious truth. For example, jack of all trades, master of none, meaning a person who can do many different types of work, probably not very good at any of them. I have 120 proverbial expressions here with their meanings. Let us start with this. Action speaks louder than words. What a person actually does means more than what they say they will do. A trouble shared is a trouble halved. If you talk to somebody about your problem and worries, instead of keeping them to yourself, they seem less serious. A friend in need is a friend indeed. A friend who gives you help when you need it is a true friend. A bird in hand is worth two in the bush. It is better to have one of something for certain than to run after two of the same thing and not be sure of getting them. A fool and his money are soon parted. Stupid people spend their money carelessly and soon become poor. A good name is better than riches. Your good reputation is worth more than money. A little learning is a dangerous thing. It may be safer not to learn something at all than to have learned it. A word is enough for the wise. A very brief warning or explanation is enough for the wise. All that glitters is not gold. The attractive exterior is not a good indicator of its real nature. It may look valuable, but not valuable. Beggars can't be choosers. There is no choice, and somebody must be satisfied with what is available. Blood is thicker than water. Family relationships are stronger than any others. Barking dogs seldom bite. Don't be afraid of something or people that threaten you. They rarely take action. Birds of a feather flock together. People of the same type stay together. Charity begins at home. You should help and care for your family before you start helping other people. Cut your coat according to your cloth. Do only what you have enough money to do. Don't count your chicken before they are hatched. You should not be too confident that something will be successful, because something may still go wrong. Dead men tell no tales. People who are no longer living cannot give evidence. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. It is no good idea to hurt the person that takes care of you. Don't cross the bridges before you come to them. Don't worry about problems before they arrived. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your faith in one person. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every sad or difficult situation has a positive side. Fortune knocks at every man's door. We all get at least one good opportunity in life. Everybody has the opportunity to be successful in life. Give a thief enough rope and he will hang himself. A bad person will sooner or later be the cause of his own downfall. God helps them that help themselves. We should not rely entirely on God to help us. God will help us if we make an effort. Give the devil his due. We should admit the good qualities or even a bad or undeserving person. Grief are of all sizes. People die at all ages. No one is too young to die. Half a loaf is better than no bread. You should be grateful for something, even if it is better than nothing. He who laughs last laughs longest. Not to be too proud of present success. In the end, another person may be more successful. Jack of all trades, master of none, a person who can do many different types of work, probably not very good at any of them. Kill the goose that lays the golden egg to destroy something that will make you rich or successful. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You will be safer if you know more about your enemies than your friends. Knowledge is power. Facts, information, and skills give us strength and influence. Look before you leap. Think about possible results or dangers of something before doing it. Least said, soonest mended. A bad situation will pass or be forgotten most quickly if nothing more is said about it. Love is blind. When you love somebody, you cannot see their faults. Make hay while the sun shines. Make use of any opportunity while it lasts. Man does not live by bread alone. We need to take care of our spirit as much as our body. Man proposes, God disposes. Human beings can make any plans they want, but it is God that decides their success or failure. Money is the root of all evil. All immorality and wickedness is caused by money. If witches were horses, beggars would ride. If things were to happen by just wishing them, even the poorest will have everything they want. He who pays the piper calls the tune. The person who provides the money for something can also control how it is spent. He that lives by sword shall die by sword. The way you treat others is the way that others will treat you. Health is better than wealth. Being free from illness is better than being rich. Honesty is the best policy. It is the best to be truthful and at all times. Honesty will repay you better than dishonesty. If you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. An employer who pays low wages will have bad staff. Necessity is the mother of invention. A difficult new problem forces people to think of a solution to it. No pain, no gain. You need to suffer if you want to achieve something. Nothing venture, nothing gain. You have to take risk. if you want to achieve things and be successful. Out of the frying pan, out of the frying pan into fire, from a bad situation to one that is worse, once beaten to a shy. After an important experience, you are careful to avoid something similar. Out of sight, out of mind, something will quickly be forgotten when they are no longer with you. One good turn deserves another. You should help somebody who has helped you. Prevention is better than cure. It is better to stop something bad from happening rather than trying to deal with the problems after it has happened. Pride goes before a fall. If you have too high an opinion of yourself or your ability, something will happen to make you stupid. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. We should not criticize other people for things we do ourselves. Quietness is a great treasure. Silence is valuable. Rome wasn't built in a day. A complicated task will take a long time and needs patience. Silence is golden. It is often best not to say anything. Strike while the iron is hot. Make use of an opportunity immediately. To make cooks spoil too much cooks spoil the broth. If too many people are involved in doing something, it will not be done well. The end justifies the means. Bad or unfair methods of doing something are acceptable. Two heads are better than one. Some will say two good heads are better than one. Two people can achieve more than one person working alone. The pot calling the kettle black. You should not criticize somebody for a fault that you have yourself. Time is money. Time is valuable and should not be wasted. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You intend to do good things, but you are too lazy, weak, or busy to actually do them. The pen is mightier than sword. The ideas set down in writing are more effective than violence. The wages of sin is death. If you sin, you will die. Death here refers not to physical death, but the spiritual death or eternal damnation. Time and tide wait for no man. No person can stop progression of time. We should act on favorable opportunities immediately without delay. United we stand, divided we fall. If we work together, we can be successful. If we fight each other, we will fail. When the cat is away, the mice will play. People enjoy themselves more and behave with great freedom when the person in charge of them is not there. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. When you are in a foreign country or situation you are not familiar with, you should behave in the way that the people around you behave. Where there is a will, there is a way. If you really want to do something, then you will find a way of doing it. You cannot teach and hold dark new tricks. You cannot successfully make possible change. The ideas, methods of work, when they have had them for a long time, live to fight another day. Although you have failed or had a bad experience, you will continue. Familiarity breeds contempt. When you are around someone for too long, you get tired of them and annoyed by them. Curiosity killed the cat. used to tell somebody not to ask questions or try to find out about things that do not concern them. Count your blessing. We should be grateful for what we have. Death pays all debts. Dying cancels everything, including anything we owe to another person. Everything in the garden is rosy. Everything is fine. Faint heart never won fair lady. We should have courage to pursue what we want if we wish to succeed in life. Give somebody an inch and they will take a mile or a yard. If you allow some people a small amount of freedom or power, they will see you as weak and try to take a lot more. Give any ye shall receive. Give and yield shall receive. This is a biblical allusion which suggests that when we freely give something like money, like love to other people, we shall receive same or more back. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. It is no defense to say that we didn't know that something we did was illegal. Nature harbors a vacuum. Empty space becomes filled up very quickly. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Do not borrow things. Do not lend things. No reply is good. It is often advisable not to give any answer. Don't say no. Don't say yes. One who hesitates is lost. If you delay in doing something, you may lose a good opportunity. One step forward, 2 steps back. Every time you make progress, something bad happens. That means that the situation is worse than before. Only time alone will tell. You will have to wait for some time to find out the result of a situation. Rules are made to be broken. There are times when we should think for ourselves and not obey every rule bluntly. As still waters run deep, a person who seems to be quiet or shy may surprise you by knowing a lot or having deep feelings. 2 wrongs don't make a right. If somebody does something bad to you, the situation will not be improved by doing something bad to them in return. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. When conditions of progress become difficult, strong and determined, people work even harder to succeed. Don't carry coal to Newcastle. Don't do things in a needlessly laborious way. What goes around comes around. The way somebody behaves toward other people will affect the way those people behave towards them in future. Truth has no answer. It is difficult to argue against facts. We cannot refute what is true. The devil looks after his own, but people often too have a good luck. Nothing is as certain as death. We can be 100% sure that we will die. Money isn't everything. There are other important things in this world than just money. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Howsoever big a task is, it starts with a small step. All is well that ends well. As long as the outcome is good, problems on the way don't matter. Among the blind, one-eyed man is king. An incapable person can gain powerful position if others in the fray are even more incapable. An empty vessel makes much noise. Fools and a person with shallow knowledge often talk a lot. An ideal brain is devil's workshop. If you have nothing to do, you will likely think a mischief. A picture is worth 1,000 words. It is easier to explain something through a picture than through words. Ask no questions and hear no lies. Don't ask questions which people can't or don't want to answer. If you ask such questions, you will hear only lies. A stick in time saves 9. It is better to deal with problems immediately than wait until they are worsened. Better late than never. Better be late than never. It is better to get something you desire late than get it never. Cowards die many times before they are dead. Cowards suffer the fear effects of death many times in their lives. Cross the stream where it is shallowest. Do things in the easiest possible way. Discretion is the better part of valor. It is wise to be careful and not to show unnecessary bravery. Don't empty the water jar until the falls. Don't quit something, say a job before securing its replacement. Don't open a shop unless you know how to smile. It is difficult to attract customers without a pleasant behavior. Don't think there are no crocodiles because the water is calm. Everything peaceful doesn't mean there is no danger around. Empty bags can't stand upright. A poor or hungry person cannot discharge his duty well. Fortune favors the brave. If you carry out your plans boldly, luck is more likely to favor you. Get out while the going is good. Get out of a situation while it is still easy to live on good terms. Good swimmers are often drowned. Overconfidence can doom even the competent. And a good wine needs no bush. A good product doesn't need promotion. It spreads through word of mouth. That's how far we are going today. Another time, we'll come with another important topic. Until then, have a wonderful day.